Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. Wishing you all a happy Friday afternoon in Lent. I hope that your Lent practices are helping you experience a spiritual rebirth this year and preparing you for a great celebration of Easter that is to come. Here are some updates for you at Cathedral Parish in Kansas City, Missouri for this week, especially this weekend. Tonight, most importantly, especially if you're catching me live this afternoon, tonight we have Interlude in the Desert starting at 6 o'clock. I gave you the wrong time in my letter, so I had to send out a second letter to those of you who got it. But please come at 6. It promises to be a beautiful, reflective evening with excellent music, opportunities for prayer, 14 stations on the back of the program, so you can follow those along at your own pace. And it should be just a great way to spend a Friday night in Lent. It's a ticketed event. You can find those online, but if you don't have them, just come. We're happy to have you there and want you to celebrate Lent with us. With great sadness, I report the death of two of our members this past week, Sam Marsala and Don Lee. Both have been part of the Cathedral community for a long time, and we offer our condolences to their family and pray for the repose of their souls. Sam's funeral will be tomorrow, Saturday morning at 11 o'clock at the Cathedral. Yeah, please come and join us. That one will be live streamed for those of you who know Sam and won't be able to get here, but would like to participate in some way. Don's will be the following Saturday, so I'll fill you in more about that at next week's gathering. This Saturday afternoon, alumni of the Cathedral School are coming for a reunion. They do this from time to time. This year will be a bittersweet time to get together because the building where they received their education is part of our demolition plan and the reconstruction or the construction of a new building on the corner of 11th and Broadway. That demo is not beginning just yet for that particular building. I'm guessing within 2 months, though, that will start to come down. So we're anxious to welcome them back to see the old building one more time, to share their memories, and to celebrate the good things that have happened there in the past. If you know anybody who is an alumnus, please let them know to come on over tomorrow afternoon at 4 for a final visit. Our Knights of Columbus Council has secured the traveling St. Joseph icon, which was commissioned by the Supreme Council of the Knights and blessed by Pope Francis. Before we celebrate St. Joseph next week, we'll be holding up Joseph as a model of fatherhood and discipleship. It's a beautiful image, a beautiful icon. We have it set up in the cathedral, kind of in front of the ambo. So I think it'll inspire you when you come to church this weekend. Our members of our Knights Council will be on hand. They'll be passing out copies of a prayer to St. Joseph at the end of the service, both in English and in Spanish. So those of you who would like to pick up one of those, you are most welcome to do so. Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, we celebrate the first of 3 scrutinies. These are rites of preparation for baptismal initiation. And we have 2 catechumens now elect in our community this year, Emily Larner and Barry Morton. They have been preparing for this Easter for quite some time. And these next 3 Sundays are intense prayers of preparation for the 2 of them. I know they will be grateful to you for any prayers that you offer to help them prepare for their baptism, confirmation, and First Communion at the Easter Vigil. So that's coming up at the 9 o'clock Mass this weekend. Father Ken Riley will be presiding at 9 and 11, and I'll take care of the other 2 Masses. I'll also hear confessions on Saturday afternoon. Don't forget that Sunday morning, we go on to daylight savings time, so be sure you get the right hour set on your clock and come on over for church. We look forward to seeing you here. Looking ahead, on Thursday night of next week, Emily and Barry, our two elect, will be receiving the creed from us in a special prayer service at 6 o'clock Thursday night. This is, really, it's a lovely service that I think you would enjoy taking part in. We also need the people from the community to present the creed to them. So any of you who wish to come and show how much our faith means to you, this would be a chance for you to do that for them and to meet Emily and Barry a little more personally on that particular evening. So that's Thursday at 6 this coming week. And the same night, I'll be playing in a musical program at the Cathedral with our friend Michael Gordon, the principal flute of the Kansas City Symphony, and 4 string players, a string quartet, coming over to play with Michael and with me. I'll be on harpsichord that night. We're offering you an evening of music by Georg Philipp Telemann, a contemporary of J.S. Bach. So if you like Baroque music, you will float away in ecstasy by hearing these excellent musicians perform this music. Both Michael and I have stories to tell about one of the pieces on the program, the Suite in A minor. Michael gave his first public performance as an 11-year-old playing this piece in I think it was the Rhode Island State House. He'll tell us on Thursday night. And I learned fairly recently that one of my priest relatives, Father Leo Neudecker, was instrumental in providing a flute for the granddaughter of Dorothy Day, the founder of the Catholic Worker Movement. And the granddaughter played this same piece for her grandmother, Dorothy Day. So it's partly because of somebody in my family that this great lady, possibly a future saint in the Catholic Church, got to hear this piece. So I'm thrilled to be able to play it in the Cathedral, and proceeds are going to benefit the John Paul II Catholic Worker Farm, which is the organization founded by the 2 of our members, the same Emily Larner, who's in our catechumenate this year, and Spencer Hess. So thanks for your support, and please come and join us on Thursday night. I believe that one is also going to be live streamed if you can't make it here, but we'd love to have you hear it in person. Nothing beats live music, and it'll be well worth your time to come. We are accepting donations for beautifying the cathedral for Easter, especially with Easter lilies, other flowers, and decorations. So if you would like to contribute to that, you can find that form on our website as well. Thanks to everybody for all the support you're giving us. You've noticed that parts of the parking lot are closed off, parts of the buildings are closed off. The demo is slowly beginning, but first we are completing the work with Morning Glory Ministries meal service over at the Catholic Center. That is still underway, but as soon as it's available to receive our guests for meal service, we'll be moving the meal service across the way over there, and then that will allow us to begin the demo of the rest of the buildings. You'll really see some changes happening here within a couple of months. So thanks for your patience. I hope everybody's doing well, and look forward to seeing you as soon as you can get out here. Thank you. God bless.